Good evening, everyone. Uh, I'm really excited to see you here. Today, we are going to talk about something extremely important. We are going to talk about testing systems that don't behave the same way twice. That means we are going to talk about testing the systems which are not traditional systems. Before we start the session, I would like to understand the audience. I would like to know which domain are you from, or are you guys experienced or complete freshers? I would like to know how many of you are from testing background. Can you raise your hands? Great. I see a lot of people, like mostly 50% or more people are from testing background, and it's great to see you here. And how many of you are uh, new to the industry, freshers? Can you raise your hand? Okay. Freshers are also in good number. Right. So the agenda of today's session is to understand what actually AI testing is and how AI testing can change your adaptation towards AI and how AI testing can change systems completely. And we are going to also discuss what are different roles that are available around AI testing and what is the demand that is going to be for AI testers. And we are also going to discuss about the complete curriculum of this course. And we would also do a little demo on how AI works and how AI testing can be done. Yes, you all can bring down your hands raised. You can drop the hands raised. And consider this as a kind of discussion, not some kind of class or something that you're learning. So here we want an interactive session between all of us. We will discuss about things, we'll discuss about testing, we'll discuss about how AI is going to transform this testing domain. Okay, let me start with something honest. AI development is moving at an incredible speed. Startups are building these AI applications in weeks. Companies are deploying these copilots everywhere. You can see these copilots or AI chatbots involved in your HR policies, in your RAG systems, and AI integrated in almost all the projects that you are currently in. What is the problem? Are they being tested properly? Because of the speed that they are developing it, they are deploying it. Is testing still in place? Is testing still relevant? Testing is being ignored. And whenever development moves faster than testing, these problems happen. Right. Let me just share my screen. Can anyone confirm that the screen is visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yes.
Yes. It's visible
Yes.
luckily.
Yes, thank you. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself. Takshin Verma, and I'm going to be your course trainer, AI testing trainer. Myself, I come with around 6 years of experience in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and testing. And I carry a lot of experience around development and also testing these AI systems. So I would be helping you understanding the system better, understanding the AI better, and how to test them in this course entirely. And I would like to first thank everyone for taking this first step on understanding how this AI testing works. We all know that AI is everywhere. AI is being deployed everywhere, being developed in all the companies. But where is the trust? The trust is the main problem. Users need reliable and safe AI systems, which gives confident answers, not just confident, but right answers, correct answers, right? But how are we ensuring that the AI systems or these chatbots or LLM applications are giving correct answers? They always give answers very confidently that we never doubt them. We will never have doubt of if it is giving a correct answer or wrong answer. We'll just blindly follow them. Who is going to validate them? What if they confidently give wrong answers? What if they leak some important data about your company? This is all going to be a big chaos for the company if they are not being validated properly. And also, the main problem here is AI does not crash like traditional softwares. We all know that these traditional softwares work on some kind of deterministic rules. And if any one of them fails, the entire application crashes, right? But when it comes to AI systems, AI doesn't crash like that. AI crashes silently. How? By giving wrong answers, by giving overconfident answers, hallucinated answers, and also by leaking companies' important data. But now we have to validate them. Currently, this AI testing is a trend from last 6 months or 8 months or so because people started to realize that AI is not always correct. Right. AI is not always correct. It can give wrong answers, and government is bringing in regulations. And to follow all those regulations, we there must be some validators who have to validate if the answer is correct, answer is being biased, answer is not being biased, or if it is generating some toxic content, or if it is leaking some information. All this has to be validated manually. Who are going to do them? AI testers. Right. So now we will understand what actually is testing for the people who are completely new, for the freshers. We will understand what actually is testing, and then we will understand what is AI testing and how does it differ from traditional testing. Okay. Till now, do we have any questions? Like every here now, I would ask you guys to interact with me because I feel like I'm the only guy speaking in this room. So I would love to hear from you. Do you have any questions about anything that we are going to discuss in next 50 minutes, 50 minutes or 60 minutes? You can raise your hand or you can just unmute yourself and ask questions so that I can cover all your questions in the next 5-10 minutes. Sorry, I forgot to give you a clarity. The account which I am speaking from is named as Anjali Buddha, where it is a common account used by all the trainers. So it looks like it is Anjali Buddha, but the person who is speaking here is Takshin Verma. You can call me Verma. And I would like to hear from you. What are questions that you want to understand? Like, what are the questions that you have around AI testing? Yes, Nisha.
Hey Varma, this is Nisha. So I just want to understand this session will be focused and on AI testing. I also want to
Hmm.
understand what would be the major difference in training an AI and the
Hmm.
AI testing which we are going to do.
Okay, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, you asked me how different it is from training an LLM or AI and testing it,
Correct.
right? Yeah. So training LLM or training AI is different from testing because training involves a lot of data that could be biased, that could be having sensitive information, and that could be specific to a task. But when it comes to testing, here we are testing the behavior of that LLM or that AI application. If it is sounding correct, if its behavior is correct, and it is being relevant with respect to time, and if it is responding in a way which is relatable or not. Let's say you have a question. Like, let's say there is a chatbot which is talking about your company's policies. Okay. The two scenarios here from your question is first, training your AI with all the company information that is already there. And second is testing it. Training is the part where we feed in those LLMs or generative AI applications about all the company policies. Here, we do not see if it is responding correctly or not. But when it comes to testing, people might ask different questions, like about my leave policy, about my HR policy, or something related to Posh or something related to the company. People are going to use that as a regular chatbot. Now, as AI testers, our job is to find out if the LLM is or the generative AI application is giving relevant answers or not, correct answers or not, to verify them, to verify them if it is giving correct answers or not. That is our job. So training is completely different from testing. And
Okay,
I hope
so
it
similar to
answers your
our
question.
test.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
Go ahead.
similar to our regular testing, we do have acceptance criteria and stuffs like that for AI testing, or the testing is totally different from our regular traditional testing.
It is similar to regular testing. At the same time, it is not similar to AI testing, not similar to regular testing. In regular testing, what do we do? In regular testing, we have a fixed input and a fixed output. Like if I give A as input, I would know that B is going to be my answer. So I can write assertions to it. I can write validation statements to it saying that if the answer is not equal to B, then I would say this test case is failed, right? But in case of AI, if you ask a question today, it will give an answer formed or framed in a particular structure. After 10 days, if I ask the same question, it would answer in a different structure. At some point, it would answer in bullet points. At some point, it would answer in paragraphs, in lines. But the structure it answers would vary from point to point or response to response or session to session. Now, when we are testing a system which is completely different from traditional, and the response that we are getting is completely probabilistic, and we don't know how it answers, how are we going to test it? How are we going to write an assertion saying that this is going to be the answer? There will be a different answer, but all of them would be correct answers. So now you have to test the behavior, not the output. You have to test the learns, not the correctness. I mean, sorry, not the exactness of the particular answer. Clear?
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Varma, sorry, your voice is breaking
Yeah,
in between.
glitchy.
I don't know
Yeah,
if anyone would say it.
Yes,
yeah,
Varma.
same here. Same
Your
here.
voice is breaking.
It's
Not
been
Is it
glitchy.
very clear though.
not very clear? Uh,
Yeah, at least
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
breaking
I
in
don't know
between.
if it's you.
how
Same
many of
here.
you are facing this issue?
Yeah,
Me as
same.
well.
Most of them.
Okay.
Same
Yes,
for all.
getting
Kanan?
same.
Once check your network better.
Yes, I'm connected to Wi-Fi itself. Nothing is
But
breaking here.
somewhere having the gap.
Okay. Let me just rejoin. Should I rejoin and see if it resolves the problem?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Once do
Lakshmi,
it.
can you ensure that if I rejoin, the recording will not get disturbed?
It is working better now. Earlier it was breaking. Now
Yeah,
it is okay.
To ensure that there is no
It
problem,
is
I'll
fine
just
now.
rejoin for safe side. Uh, is it better now?
It is fine
Can many
now.
people? Yeah.
It seems
Okay.
little okay now. Yes, yeah.
Yes. Now let us take few more questions. Yes, Jayashree, you raised your hand, I see.
Hi. Yeah,
Yes,
hi
just
Varma.
hi.
So I have two questions. So first question is, what all metrics should be used to validate an AI application? There are multiple, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what will be mandatory to validate any kind of AI application? You were saying, right? There will government has set some norms and all. So
Mm-hmm.
that considers some AI metrics, or what is they will be validating to certify some AI product.
Yeah. So firstly, to rephrase your question, you have asked what are different metrics that we follow to validate any AI system.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then when we are saying government is bringing in regulations and to clear those regulations, what are different metrics that are mandatory for an AI to pass through, right?
Yes. Yes.
Firstly, we can never define specific metric to a
Mm-hmm.
which works to all AI applications. It depends on use case to use case. And in all of these metrics, the main
Mm-hmm.
point here to be validated from both regulations point and also from validations point is first, is the response that is generated is
Mm-hmm.
relevant?
Mm-hmm.
Second, is it safe? Like the response generated, is it following all the AI guardrails?
Mm-hmm.
Like not generating toxic content. Let's say if I go to ChatGPT and ask, I want to break into my neighbor's house. Can you suggest
Mm-hmm.
me few things that I can do to break into my neighbor's house? If I ask, it will not give
Mm-hmm.
those responses.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because there are different guardrails that are set around that AI system, not to answer such toxic questions or unsafe questions. So now this is where the government regulations come in. So now we have to ensure that the AI chatbot or our AI application is safe enough to be released into public. Second, third, we have to check if the application is biased against a community, biased against a country. I can take an example of DeepSeek. When DeepSeek was released, many of the people have questioned it regarding loopholes that are there in China or different homicides or different uh, oppression activities that were made in China.
Hmm.
Okay. When those questions were asked, it was not giving like a regular response. It was
Hmm. Hmm.
biased, saying that China did not do all these things, or maybe
Hmm.
some person has
Yeah.
not done all these things. Like that, it is being biased. Instead of giving factual information, it is being biased towards a specific ethnicity or specific community. That is
Hmm.
not correct when it is going to be released into the public. Let's say if I release this AI chatbot and
Hmm.
uh, uh, just as an example that we have taken before, HR chatbot is there. There
Hmm.
I go and say that I have this problem with particular guy, and I want to raise a
Hmm.
posh
Hmm.
complaint here. How do I
Hmm.
apply? If it gives proper answer, it is okay. But if it starts asking for the department, if it starts asking for the seniority level, and based on the seniority level, if it starts suggesting that you should not do this when your senior does this, like that, if it is doing it, is it a right response that is expected from an LLM? No, correct. This
Hmm.
depends on the data on which the LLM or the application is being trained or the prompt that is being written inside the AI application. So we have to test that that particular model is not giving a biased answer, right? And
Yeah.
after
Right.
this, we have to verify that if the particular answer is factually grounded or not, if it is giving correct answer or not. If I ask who is Prime Minister of India, it should give
Hmm.
me Narendra Modi,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? Not KCR or Arvind Kejriwal, right? We have to
Hmm.
check if the AI responses are factually grounded or not, and it is consistent or not, and is it compliant with the rules that are set by the companies or not. And when I'm talking about the compliances, I'm not just talking about these chatbots, or I'm not just talking about these RAG systems. There are different applications where AI is involved. First, I can talk about healthcare industries. Healthcare
Hmm.
industries have brought up these AI chatbots which directly interact with patients. There, it cannot give its own medications, or it cannot suggest different home remedies to the patient, right? So there are
Hmm.
different
Hmm.
compliances. And
Hmm. Hmm.
I personally have worked in a project where there was a chatbot built for developer productivity, more like a coding assistant.
Hmm.
There, the main concept of building a AI chatbot or AI developer assistant was to generate code which is compliant with companies' standards, companies' quality metrics instead of going behind the general industry practices. They have
Hmm.
defined their own practices and they want to imply them on the code that is being generated and that is being reviewed. So this is where all these metrics are in place, and we can
Okay.
build a pipeline which validates all of these
Metrics.
metrics and gives a report according to these responses. And
Hmm.
these responses are validated using Deep Eval, using RAGAS. There are different
Hmm.
testing tools
Hmm.
which can be used for validating these responses. And
Metrics.
there
Yeah.
is a threshold that is put.
Hmm.
If this particular metric is beyond to 0.5 or beyond 1, we cannot proceed with the deployment. We have to go back, correct the biases, and then come back. This is how the validation and AI testing workflow works.
Okay. Okay.
I hope
Okay.
it's clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Clear. Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
thanks.
And
And I hope the voice is clear now, everyone.
yeah, yeah, voice is clear. Your
Yeah, yeah,
voice was
your voice is
Yes.
clear.
clear.
Yeah,
And
it's
Yes.
my
much now better, much better. Yeah, thank you.
and like
Yes.
my second question was generally AI application support vast kind of a data, right? And it will accept
Yes.
mostly all type of data as an input. Then
Yes.
testing such a kind of application is really very hard, right? We cannot have
Yes.
all the combination of data, document types, everything, and we cannot
Yes.
test it every day as well. Like whenever new deployments will happen, will not be able to test again with this all type of data, and then how will we ensure that what we have tested later it won't break, and it won't it will once it is gone for next levels of testing, for example UAT testing or production testing, what it will work same, that we cannot guarantee, right?
Yes.
So here
Uh,
QA is
yeah, yeah,
having
go ahead.
more of a fear.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. True. You're fearing that you will be holded accountable for bad responses that LLM gives, right?
Correct, correct. And
Yeah.
all data we cannot test, so it won't be possible. uh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So here, to answer your question, there is a testing plan or testing kind of scenarios that are built. So, firstly, all the applications that are deployed are not just random chatbots like ChatGPT. First thing. Second thing, these things like these chatbots are specific
Mhm.
to their domains and specific to their use cases. I
Hmm.
can't go to a
Hmm.
HR chatbot and ask about our prime minister. It will not answer it because it is not allowed to answer that way.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
There are guardrails that are in place which will
Mhm.
prevent LLM from using its entire knowledge base for a simple question. Okay.
Hmm.
These
Hmm.
guardrails make sure that it could be any kind of data, it could be any kind of question. But first thing it validates here is the question relevant to the use case that we are handling? If it is not, it will straight away say, I'm not allowed to answer this, or I have no knowledge regarding this. Like that, it will give responses. So now, while testing your application, while testing your chatbot, you have to write test scenarios in a way it violates the use case.
Hmm.
Something which is out of the box, which is not going to be answered by the application. We will
Hmm.
test in such a way that we will try to break it in whichever way possible. And if it
Hmm.
breaks, it is sent out back.
Hmm.
Okay?
Got it.
And we will
Hmm.
be learning very much more in the
Hmm.
entire course to how to plan how testing scenarios works. We will dig deeper.
Yeah.
So, sorry, deep, yeah, dive deeper. Yes. Uh, I'll take two more questions because we might be running out of time. Yes, Shailendra, I see you raised your hand. Okay, Sanjay.
Yes, sir. I have two questions here. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference that we have right now? The market we have already used the traditional testing tools, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How we using this AI testing to
Mm-hmm.
leverage the fast responses and we accurate like collecting the text paths and IDs like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can
Mm-hmm.
so how do we relating to right now we are functional testing and to automate those things
Mm-hmm.
using AI testing? That's my
Mm-hmm.
question.
Okay. So I would like to change your perception of what is AI testing before I answer
Mm,
your question.
yes.
Firstly, whatever testing that we are doing, uh, let me jump into like before even we understand what is AI testing, we will first discuss what is actual testing and how does it be applicable for AI testing. Okay.
Yes. Got it.
This is for the benefit of people who don't know what testing is. I'll just quickly give a recap or a heads up of what testing is. Okay, let's align on one thing. What is testing? The process of verifying and validating that a system behaves as expected and meets business requirements, right?
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
here we only test actual behavior versus expected behavior. What is the expected behavior and what is it behaving like? Now, if both of them match, we call it a pass. If not, we consider it as bug. Clear?
Correct.
That is the actual foundation of software quality. Testing ensures that these systems are reliable, stable, performing correctly, secure, and also we test it for user satisfaction. And most importantly, we are doing all this testing for one thing that is called trust, right?
Yes.
There are different types of testing. Functional testing, which validates features, business logic, workflows. For example, if you log in, the dashboard opens. Okay, we have to verify if the correct data is being displayed or not. Things like that are considered as functional testing. And there
Yes.
is something called as non-functional testing, where we are testing performance, we are testing load, we are testing security, we are testing usability and accessibility, right?
Yes.
How are we testing? We are testing if the system can handle 10,000 users at a time. If the system can respond, how is the response time for when the load is being applied? Okay. And there is another type of testing called as regression testing that
Mm,
no new changes are breaking the existing functionality or not. And integration testing with API integration, service to service communications, and automation testing, right?
yes.
Automation testing, how is this testing pipeline automated? All these things we are discussing. Now, is this particular application which you are deploying or which you are developing as an AI application is any different from these applications, these testing scenarios? We can test all of them for any application, right? Even if it is an AI application or some other robotic application also, we will have all these functional requirements of testing, right?
Yes.
We will have to test all of them. But now imagine you are testing ChatGPT. Even for ChatGPT, the functional testing should be done, the performance testing should be done, regression testing should be done. But here is AI testing is very much different, which is parallel to current testing scenarios. Is you have to test its behavior. If it is testing,
Oh,
giving proper answers or not. It is completely a different domain than testing.
okay. That's my
When you heard of AI testing, you could be you could have imagined that AI testing is something like AI will write its own test cases for an application. AI will execute all of them, and AI will generate its own report, replacing completely what we are currently doing as a testers, right? But here,
yes.
AI testing is completely different. AI testing is the concept where we are testing AI. testing the responses of AI. Okay. Now imagine you are testing ChatGPT. You go and ask, explain quantum physics in simple terms. What is the expected output? You just expect what is the explanation of it, right? Now, the expected output can be correct if it is giving a paragraph, then also it is correct. If it is giving a story, then also it is considered correct. If it is giving an analogy, if it is giving a bullet point, all of them are correct, but all of them are different at the same time. Now, tell me, how do you write an assertion statement to this? That is where actual AI testing begins.
Okay.
We will we will dive a little deeper within next few minutes. I'll take one more question. Uh, thank you, thank you. Mm, Pavani, Pavani Veluru.
Yes, that's trying to understand the same question extending to that what previously shared. Uh, we are not replacing the traditional stuff, what we are doing it, right?
Yes, we are not replacing any of them.
Mm-hmm. Just we may be using to increase the quality, we may be using the co-pilot and all those to increasing
Uh,
the quality of the what we are doing now. Then,
Maybe to increase the quality, or maybe to increase the range of testing that we are doing.
yeah, okay. And
Mm,
then I'm trying to understand, uh,
mm,
is there anything that I don't know because I'm at the zero level in this.
mhm.
Is there anything that where we can use these RAG models and also LLMs in our traditional testing what we are doing?
Yes, we can do them. Like for generation of these test cases,
Okay.
you are asking. Yeah.
Mhm.
Firstly, when this particular RAG systems, so RAG is a concept of having knowledge of entire, let's say you are working on a code and you want to RAG over your code. That is what
Mhm.
Copilot is doing, right? It
Yeah.
is a kind of retrieval augmented generation on top of your code. Now,
Yeah.
what will it have information about entire code? Now you can use it firstly to ask questions about your entire system. Like if you have
Mhm.
questions about behavior of your system or your application, what are features of your application to basically to understand your application. Second,
Mhm.
if you are running them manually on your system, how do you run them? You can verify using the RAG which is in place. Second, in your daily use case. Firstly, if a particular file or function that you want to test, you can just feed in that, or you can just tag that particular file and explain it a scenario saying that this
Mhm.
is particular function and I want to test it in these many scenarios. I want to test it in edge cases. I want to test it in different levels, different data. You give it just you just give it the scenario that you want it to generate. It will generate the
Mhm.
entire test script. It will generate the
Mhm.
entire test data, and also it will give you what command to run to execute all these test cases. And in this
Okay.
course, we will also be teaching that as well.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, I just see one hand raising now, which is of Santosh Palwai. Santosh, we'll just quickly wrap up with your question and proceed further.
Hi, Verma. Thank you for giving the chance. May I know what are the AI applications? Whatever we hear, like only Gemini, ChatGPT, these are not the AI application. How
Mhm.
it would be into the enterprise applications, like is the same like mobile app and web app. I want to hear that answer from
Okay.
you.
Okay. Huh. Santosh, you just asked me what are different AI systems when it comes to enterprise level things. You said there are ChatGPT, there are Gemini, but still, how are these AI systems going to be when it comes to enterprise level? Correct? What are different use cases
Correct.
people are building these AI applications for? Right?
Yes, correct.
One second. Yeah. So Firstly, I'll just quickly wrap up this question and answer this question better after this session is completed. Okay. Firstly, I can talk about something like service chatbots or HR chatbots or coding assistants, or let's say there is let's say you have a car and you have a service center to it. How about having a chatbot for that particular service center where you go there, ask questions like I have bought this model, yeah, or you can just log in with your credentials that you have, and it will automatically detect that you have this particular vehicle and starts to show up your warranty information, your parts that are replaced, all of it, it starts to show there. And you can ask questions there, right? So now the AI system that is built by that particular car company is the AI application from their own enterprise, right? Or the example that I've taken before, an AI coding assistant which is compliant with their own policies, right? That is
Yes.
a like we will answer this particular question a bit later, okay? A bit later when we are a little into the demo, okay? Right.
Thank you.
Maybe I guess most of the things that I want to cover in the session are covered entirely within our discussion, and that is what I actually wanted. I'll just wrap up things that we have discussed as part of questions. All of them are already there in content. Okay. What are different problems that we have that we see every day in AI? We have discussed this. There are hallucinations. There are confident wrong answers. There are biases. There are toxic outputs. And most importantly, there is data leakage. Let's say in this HR policy or HR policy assistant, I go there and ask the LLM that this is my CTC and this much tax is being cut for me. Can you explain me why? You'll ask it. And sometime later, somebody else comes in and maybe you're subordinate or maybe you're junior or maybe a guy reporting to you comes into the same AI chatbot and starts asking like what is my manager's salary. If it starts giving responses like that, would it be a safe place to host that application or would it be a safe response? No, right? So in that case, data leakage has to be a very much important thing to care for. And non-determinism is a kind of problem that we have is like we don't know how it answers, what answers it gives at what time. It could be a correct answer or wrong answer, but what kind of answers it is giving is the concept of non-determinism. Why testing AI is mandatory? As we discussed earlier, there are no error messages, there is no 403, there is no 500 error, there is no 503, no failure, nothing. It just fails silently by giving wrong answers. And users will start to trust those confident answers and gone, boom. The application, the main intent of application is diluted there. And in that case, the production risk is very high. Real users will give real consequences. Even if you don't test AI, people, anyhow, it will be out to the users and they will start testing it. They will raise those bugs. They will start to lose interest or trust on your application and they will leave away. Or they will switch to a different application which is giving similar output but reliable output. Okay. And one second. Right. Why AI testing is a hard skill? That is what we wanted to also discuss. That we have already discussed. Without these validators, without these people who validate them, who is going to test them? Who is going to ensure that all of it is correct? There is going to be a trend in coming future, in coming next few years. Companies will need AI validators, AI safety testers, AI trust engineers, AI risk analysts, and guess what? The packages or the salaries that are given to these AI testers or AI validators will be minimum to minimum 30 to 40% more than manual testers or more than normal testers. Now, learning this new skill called AI testing will boost up your package or your knowledge Like let's consider case one. There is some manual QA engineer, okay, who could be earning somewhere around 3 to 6 LPA. Once this AI testing skill is developed, he can move into different roles like AI QA engineer, LLM test engineer, AI validation engineer, and expected salary range would go from 3 to 6 to 6 to 12 LPA, which is an almost like 40% to 100% hike. Okay. And all of this is not just by knowing testing, by just adding a skill called AI testing, so that you will be having proper understanding of what testing is along with AI testing. And let me clear this before we start the application, before we start the entire course. Here, most of you might be worried that, oh, I don't know Python. How do I handle it? How do I go ahead? Oh, I don't know how to write these codes. How do I reach a level where I do AI testing? Here, with this course, nothing is required like that. You don't have to learn machine learning. You don't have to learn statistics. You don't have to learn probability. All you have to do is just listen to this class where I teach you basic to basic things, even writing the code, which is not that complicated. We are just going to cover the minimal basics which are required, very much required for AI testing. And I would also give you a proper understanding of how to generate these codes even without completely writing it. Even I don't like to write the entire code myself. I would just give AI a scenario and I will ask that to write it. And in that case, why do I have to learn all these coding things? AI will give me code, right? But learning these learning these programming skills will give you a judgment if the AI response, whatever code is given, is correct code or not. If it can be directly used in my application or not. How do I validate them? Or if I have to integrate something else into them, how do I do that? All these things will help you if you know basic programming. So that is the reason we will learn what basic programming is. And then we will also learn how to use AI to generate those basic programming also. We have also discussed what is behavior testing, like how do we validate these responses, how do we validate risks, how do we validate quality, how do we validate these safety checks. We have discussed this as part of question answering session that we had just had. Who this course is for? Testers who want to upgrade into AI domain, developers who are already into AI domain can develop more reliable AI systems by learning this. Freshers, it will be a very good entry point into AI field, and managers or senior level people who are into this call will have risk awareness and team readiness. You will know what the team is doing and what to expect from the team and what to expect from the AI. And to do all of this, you don't need anything related to machine learning, anything related to uh, transformers, deep learning, all of this. You just have to be a tester by mindset. You just have to try breaking that AI system with the scenarios that we write. Okay. What is difference between traditional testing and AI testing? Traditional systems are mostly deterministic. Same input, same output. So you can write assertions, hard assertions there, true or false, binary assertions. But when it comes to AI testing, most of them are probabilistic, same input given, but different outputs. So this is different. And in traditional things, exact output is given. Here, acceptable range. We will say that if these all concepts are covered, I'm okay. I can pass this test case. Like that, you will write these test cases. Okay. And the main good news here is I see most of you are testers. And most of the things that we do as part of testing is very much relatable here. Just the names of them are replaced. The test case in testing domain is most similar to the prompt that we give. The scenarios that we are generating within our testing plan are the prompt variation that we do. The assertions that we have in testing are the heuristics, the thresholds, the metrics that are given, and regression. Regression is like the change in prompt or the change in model. So now You can ensure that 60% of AI testing is already what you know. You just have to apply them in a specific pattern. That's all. So now we will understand what is going to be discussed in the course of these 40 plus hours of testing class or testing course. Okay. We are going to cover Python fundamentals, Python foundations, which are very required for AI test automation. I will give a perfect understanding of what all
Excuse me,
this are. Yes,
your voice is breaking again.
my voice is breaking again.
Can you
Yes.
repeat last 30 seconds?
Last 30 seconds, I was saying what all we are going to learn. Is it clear now? Is it better now?
Now it is okay. Now okay.
Yes. So I was in the last 30 seconds, I was telling that we don't have to be Python or machine learning experts. We just have to have the understanding of a testing mindset, how things can be tested. And that is how we are going to proceed with AI testing as well. As part of this course, what all things are we are going to be learning as a part of this 40 plus hours course is firstly, we would understand what is Python, what are different important things that are need to be learned from Python, like the fundamentals which are required for AI or LLM testing. Okay, we would learn control flows, we would learn string manipulations, we would learn virtual environments, requests, how do we make requests, API requests, API testing, how do we do? All of these things we are going to learn, which is very much required for AI test automation. We are going to also understand how these AI or LLMs works internally so that we will have better idea of what we are going to test. We will learn what is LLM, how are different LLM models different from each other, how do we interact with LLMs using APIs. Okay, and then we will discuss different testing challenges in LLM and AI systems. How are we going to test all of them? We are going to create prompts that expose hallucinations. We are going to do bias testing using demographic verification variations. We are going to test for toxicity. All of these we are going to test there. And types of testing, we are going to learn different types of testings like functional testing, how we do for AI features, how do we do ethical testing or ethical AI testing, how do we do usable and accessibility testing. All of this we are going to learn. And then we are going to deep dive. This is where the main magic of AI testing starts. We are going to learn about different evaluation metrics for LLM and AI outputs. We are going to measure the faithfulness. We are going to measure the behavior. We are going to measure the relevance. Okay. And then in module 5, we are going to learn about different AI frameworks like DeepEval, Playwright, Langsmith, OpenAI evals, PromptFu for different components of an AI application. And then we are going to do a hands-on setup and automation for the entire application that we build or application that we test. We are going to do CI/CD. We are going to do different tests. We are going to build or design test suits, different data sets, and we are going to do build regression data sets. And then, after all of this is learned, now you understand what AI testing is, how it can be done, what are different metrics, all of this you understand. Now, how do I integrate them into my pipelines? How do I integrate them into the workplaces or or workflows? CI/CD workflow, how do I do that? Using GitHub Actions, we are going to do all of them live. All of them. You don't have to be having knowledge about GitHub Actions. I'll be teaching you everything. You don't have to have knowledge about Jenkins. I'll be teaching everything which is required. Okay. And we are going to also understand about training these LLMs to just have clarity of how these LLMs are trained, red teamed, all of things we are going to understand. And we are going to look at different case studies. We are going to understand how we can ensure that AI quality leaders are satisfied or AI compliances are followed and AI governances are compliant, all of things we are going to discuss. And the main part here is we are not just going to learn things, but we are going to implement them as part of a capstone project. Okay, we are going to implement a capstone project which can be added to your resumes, which can be added to your portfolio so that it gives you confidence to project yourself as a confident AI tester. We'll just quickly take questions with respect to course curriculum, strictly towards course curriculum. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, hi.
Yes.
So I don't see PyTest and other testing frameworks for Python. So is that indirectly implied, or you will be using only Python? I'm a little bit confused.
So here, just like I did clarify before, AI testing is purely different from regular software testing. So we are going to just give glimpse or understanding of how applications can be tested using Python, using PyTest, or any other framework. But still, we are not going to completely teach, or we are not going to completely go in the direction of testing. Here, we are going to learn how AIs can be tested using different frameworks which are available in Python, not specific to PyTest. Those will be indirectly covered wherever it is required, but we are not going to learn how functional testing is done or how performance testing is done. All of these things are not going to be covered.
Okay, how about unit testing? Is that not a fundamental thing to do?
Yes, unit testing will be covered. Unit testing is covered. How we can test for different AI components that we built. Okay, we will be covering how unit testing can be done for only the components that we like. It will be common for any other application or any other function, right? That is a fundamental concept that will be taught.
Okay,
Yes.
the next question, sorry, I just want to clarify the depth of the course this is going to be. So
Hmm.
do you have a pre-built RAG system or agentic system that you will be showing and then testing it using the tools that you described? Or I didn't understand from the syllabus what exactly you are testing is. Just describe what
Yes.
it is exactly it is.
Yes. Yes. We have different AI chatbots, agentic RAG systems that are already built by us, by our team, and we are going to test those applications. We are going to learn by testing those actual applications live. Okay. We are not just going to be theoretical. All of this that I have shown is going to be completely practical.
That's great. It's a
Practically,
great
yeah,
initiative by
practically, yes. Practically, we are going to test those applications which are deployed somewhere using APIs, or I'll give you the code that you can run locally. I'll give you a complete guide of how to run those applications locally on the local host. How are you going to test it? All of these things will be covered as part of the course.
Okay.
We are going to give
You
100% confidence on the entire workflow.
okay. So are you regarding the cost? The LLM has a hidden cost. So we are not using any public LLMs for this testing.
But while learning, we will be using the LLMs which are open source. Firstly, there are multiple platforms that provide you free LLMs, not free, but like a free trial of LLMs, right? There is Google AI Studio, which gives daily credit limits so that you can use them in your daily development activities. First is one. Second, if you're not okay with these Gemini or all of this, and you want to test it extensively, you can always host those models locally, which are of small size. Okay, you can run this testing and you can learn actual testing on the LLMs that are running in your local. That is second option that we can take. Third, we are going to do all of these things. Third, we are going to use a platform called as Face, which hosts these LLMs and give it for free. Okay, we are going to use them. And there is something called as Azure OpenAI, which is from Azure. I will also give you a demo of how Azure deploys their own models and how to use them locally. And it is nothing to worry on tester's head, right? So all of these models which are being used in the application are taken care by the developers. Here, we just have to freely think of how to break the applications. How do we break it so that the correct response is given? It is not biased, or we are validating the responses. So that is the main objective we are taking care of in the entire course.
Okay, one more last question. So you mentioned about the responsible AI and the
Yes,
security and governance. Do we have
yes.
hands-on lab on that perspective? I think that's an important topic which is unclear in the internet.
Yes, I'm going to give that as well. And also, if you see, if you try looking for a course called as AI testing, or you want to understand a bit deeper about how these AI systems are tested, you cannot find many courses or many videos regarding them. I have curated this course to give you complete information, which is not available in the internet, which also includes the governance and compliances
Yeah,
testing as
yeah,
well.
yeah. So how much depth you go into that?
I go to a depth which is required. I
Okay.
give complete information in the entire class itself. If I will never ask you to go back home, read articles or anything. I will teach everything in the class. And if you want to go a little deeper, you can always have a chat with me, and then I would suggest you, if I would always go a little in depth itself. But if you still want to understand it more deeper, I would always be there for you. I will be helping you understand them better.
Okay. Thank you for the answers.
Thanks, Chitra.
Varma, it's also
One
covers
more
this.
small, here you are
Yeah.
using any tool,
Any tool in the sense?
just like what I am trying to ask, means any other, any tools are using just like automation or anything tools,
We are going to use Python
any
frame.
software tools.
Yeah, we are going to use not specifically software tools. Yes, there are one or two tools that we can discuss about in the course, but specifically it is more towards the automations that we write ourselves, automations that we can integrate into our systems. Let's say I propose you a tool, and most of these tools are like public used, right? And most of the enterprises do not approve these tools. So what do we have to do? We have to write these workflows manually by ourselves, right? So we are going to be more biased towards writing our own workflows using AI and validating them. And different platforms that provide these validations also can be uh, discussed as part of the course.
Okay.
Yes. Did somebody raise
Varma,
hand? Sanjay. Sanjay, yes.
AI is,
it is also
can you
covers
say
the
it's a black
playwright
box system
on
or
AI and playwright, right? Like,
Yes, Playwright, to set right expectations, we are going to
hmm,
use Playwright for AI applications UI testing, not the AI backend testing, not the heart, but the body. We are going to test
okay, that
using
UI testing.
Playwright. Yes, that is for UI testing, right? Playwright is for UI
Yes,
testing
yes,
for
UI testing.
AI applications. We will be looking at it or understanding it in a way it is required, but not we are not going deeper into using Playwright itself.
Okay, got it, got it.
I
Yes,
have not
Santosh.
having one more small here doubt. I having the zero knowledge in the playwright.
Hmm.
It is useful or not now? If you are little bit teaching means you, I can understand or
It
not.
will be no, no, no. Nothing is required. Everything is taught, and like Playwright is a kind of automation tool used to write test scripts on top of UI of AI applications, right? I will
Okay.
be giving you a proper understanding of why Playwright is used before, and how it is used before even giving you a demo or before even explaining you. So everything will be taken care. Soma.
Playwright, playwright with the Python only.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Playwright
Okay.
with Python integrations. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Nice.
Yes. Suma, I can take your question.
Hi. Yeah. Actually, I have a question regarding the job market. How is the job market
Mm.
actually? Because I am already having it, I am already as a testing in, I am already in testing profession. So I
Mm-hmm.
have around 15 plus years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
So the industry is hiring the 15 plus years of experience AI in AI testing. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's my question actually.
Yeah, the job market is currently the job market might not be visible to you. Like there are specifically hiring for testing AI or AI test engineers like that. But people are expecting you to have an understanding of what AI testing is and how AI can be tested, right? Now, but coming future, maybe in another 6 months or 7 months, you will start to see more roles that are going to be opened, like AI quality engineer, responsible AI engineer. I think responsible AI engineer or responsible AI tester is already a job role, right? AI
Okay.
platform QA. These are different roles that are already being opened in multiple companies. If you can see OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and many of these startups which are building copilots, RAG chatbots, and service customer service chatbots, all of this fintech, edtech, all of these markets, whichever are building the AI applications will require AI testers. So the market is very good. And this course will boost your confidence to crack those jobs as well.
Okay. So my question is like we are already having more experience, right? 15 plus years. So
Yes,
as the market is looking for freshers or means like less experienced people or more experienced people are. So this is the
it is always a balanced market, Suma. So it is like
Hmm.
many people are working like for AI also. If you see, people are started to ask for engineers who have 10 years of experience in AI. Okay. But when was the
Okay.
AI started? When was the
3
AI
years.
actually started?
3
Three
years.
or 4 years
Yeah,
ago. How
yeah,
how
yeah.
can a person having 15 years of experience is not considered, but people who have 3 years of experience in AI is considered? So now there are different levels in this job market, right? There is like there is a fresher, there is entry level, there is intermediate, there is senior level like that. The job roles that are coming are also dependent on the experience. But with evolving systems, with evolving AI developments, there should always be a testing architect who would be directing the junior testers to write testing scenarios in a way that will be testing the application completely, right? So there, people with huge experience will be directing people, and people with lesser experience will still be in the market where they practically implement things. I hope this answers your question.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Sudha.
Hi, just I want to know, like, after finishing this course, till how long
Mhm.
we get your support
Firstly,
for cracking the interviews?
yes. Firstly, the recordings will be accessible like as long as you want it to be. Second, the support from trainers will always be there. Like for up to 3 to 6 months, we can support you, or maybe it can be longer. We will always be in touch with you. We can support you. Like it is always good to hear your journeys. Good to be part of your journeys of getting into those roles from where we have learned, right? So we will always be in support with you. There is nothing like there is a validity or there is a limitation. I can support you only till 3 months, or I can support you till 4 months. I can give you proper guidance of what to do and what to learn. I can teach you, and
Mm.
then I can support you even after the course. That can be
Okay.
ensured.
So only one project you were telling, right? This course will contain only one live project where we have to do it and we can put in our resume.
Yes, there will be one project, one like we
Mhm.
we will be doing a project which covers almost all the scenarios that you can write for a testing workflow. Okay, that one project will give you a proper understanding of doing 4 to 5 projects. So, but here, since we only have considered it for 40 plus hours, we cannot do projects in the entire course time, right? We will be first learning them, and as per the time permitted, as per the course duration, and as per the compensation that is being collected, we have decided that we will have only one uh, application or one project that we do. But I can always give you more projects, like more use cases that you can work on your own. After you do this project, you will have better understanding, right? You will be working on all of them on your own. You will be capable of working on all those projects on your own.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Santosh.
Hi, Varma. Actually, the AI tester is a black box tester or white box tester company.
AI testing is
Means,
a kind of, I did not quite receive your question properly. Can you explain it a bit?
yeah, actually, what does he do? Like, completely AI tester will do the functional testing, or else you will do the automation testing. How it would be the
As of
roles?
as of now, as of now, there are no separate roles that are called AI tester. Though there are for different companies who completely work on AI stuff only, but the application can be anything. But it requires testing in both sides. If it is an AI application, the AI testing is an additional one. The basic testing, whichever is done for a normal application, is still applicable here. So if you are going to be an AI tester, you would not be you like if your role specifically decides that your roles and responsibilities are only testing the AI use cases or AI applications, you will be writing the AI testing workflows only. If you are, it purely depends on your job description and the kind of knowledge that
Okay.
you have as well, or the tasks that are given to you. Like if you have proper understanding and proper experience in AI normal testing, you will be given an extra job of writing the AI test cases also if you have proper knowledge. That's all. It is not like it can be differentiated. Mahesh, I see you raise your hand.
Hi, I have 10 years of experience in manual. So after
Mhm.
learning this course, how should we showcase the experience for the interviews?
For the interviews, you would be positioning yourself as a tester. For the initial cases, you will be positioning yourself as a manual tester with complete AI testing knowledge. And you can tell them that you have worked on multiple projects where you have done AI testing, and you can get into those jobs. Like after this course, you will have the confidence to tell people that I know AI testing and I can be part of these AI testing roles.
Okay, okay.
Charanya. And people who I have answered or spoken to already can drop their hands down. I still see 5 more people who have raised their hands. We will discuss with all of them one by one. And stay tuned. Do not drop off immediately. I'll just show you a kind of script or a demo kind of thing that showcases or gives you a small uh, peep into how AI testing code is written and how they respond as well. So that will be great for you. Like it'll sound great for you. Right. Sharanya, you were talking something.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, Varma. Thank you. So I just want to check, like, I know we will be validating the model response by using RAG
Mhm,
and other evaluation framework. But if we need to
mhm,
validate the widgets like the bar chart or pie chart, which was
mhm,
generated by LLM based on the response or based on the data set, so how we can
mhm.
validate it, and do we cover this in our course?
Yeah, we do not go deeper into multimodal AI testing. When I say multimodal, different modes of data, images, text, videos, all of these things. Currently, we are purely focused on text model only, but still, I can give you a proper understanding. Like I will be covering a brief understanding of how those can also be tested. Like there are different models that generate these images. They do not generate these plots directly. Okay. Or there are agentic workflows that generate these plots by writing a Python code, right? All of
Okay.
this is connected. So I will be explaining you how these can be validated also, that if I start the topic now, it will get extended. Maybe in tomorrow's class or going further when we come across that topic, we will discuss it again.
Okay. So, and we'll be covering custom validation as well. Like we will run our
Yes.
own. Okay. Thank you.
Custom validations also we will be covering.
Okay.
Yes. Nandini.
Yeah, Varma, for AI, basically, right, are we looking into like there are agentic and the generative Gen AIs.
Mm-hmm.
So where actually we are focusing into, so is it, will it be Gen AI or agentic basically?
See, to give you a proper preface, like proper understanding of difference between normal applications and generative AI, like agentic AI applications, both of them are going to be AI applications only, right? End of the day, if it is thinking in an agentic way or if it is thinking in a kind of simple LLM also, both of them, as a tester's job, we are going to validate only the end response and the tool responses that we are getting. So we will be looking at validating both AI tool usage and their responses along with general generative AI responses as well. Okay. The testing that we learn will be applicable both for normal generative AI applications and agentic applications as well. Okay.
Okay, got. And also about the testing, I think some teammate already asked this question about the automation testing. So, is there any particular framework we are following? Like for Python, PyTest, we follow. I mean, we have the automation
Yeah.
framework,
Here for
PyTest.
yeah for AI testing we have different other modules. We are not going to rely on PyTest. We are not going to rely on PyTest on that. We are going to use some modules like DPVal. We are going to use RAGAS. There are different frameworks for this setup. So we will be exploring them a lot, not PyTest.
Okay, got you. And then, sorry, this is the last question.
Mhm.
For like, since there is a framework, we'll be using some, the GitHub tool, right? CI/CD pipelines and all. So,
Mhm.
are we going to use them at as well?
We are going to use them. We are going to
Okay.
learn what is required for that particular job to be done. We will be understanding how GitHub workflows work, like GitHub Actions work. I'm going to teach you how to set up them. I'm going to teach you how to run them, all of it as part of the course.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's all. Thanks.
Thanks. I see two more people. Amardeep, you have been waiting for a long time, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I got mine. I just wanted to know, like, I'm totally new to the AI, so are we going to cover all the basics of AI as well in this curriculum?
Yes, not much deeper into them, but the enough concepts which are required for AI testing, we would be covering them. We would be understanding how these AI systems work in the background, and we
Mm-hmm.
would also learn how to build simple AI applications as well. Like if you have to test it, you have to also understand how to make it, right? If we are trying to break
Right,
it, first we will also have to understand how to make them. So we will
right.
be having understanding, like we will be going through how we build AI applications, simple way, so that you are not completely surprised when something goes down, so that you'll have
Mm-hmm.
better idea of what you are testing, what you are working with. So we will have them. and after that, we will get into testing. So to answer your question, yes, we are going to learn
Okay.
basic stuff of it.
Mhm. And my second question is like, this course or this curriculum will sufficient to crack the ISTQB AI testing certification?
Hmm. Mm, actually, that is complete AI certification, I guess. Here we are going to
Mhm.
only learn about the things which are required for AI testing. We will not go deeper into the concepts as such. So I'm afraid to say it is no.
Mhm.
So that like I can guide you
Okay.
separately. We can connect further, and I'll guide you separately how to crack them. It's no big deal.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
the thank you, Amardeep. The last question for the day, Pavani. Oh,
Yeah, is it
I see
something I
Ayush.
don't know? Sorry.
Yes, Pavani.
Is it, I don't know. Is it something that if we give a framework and if we give the
Mhm.
testers, whether the AI agent what we build is going to give us a complete code? I don't know. Just I'm predicting.
Yeah. So here, uh, I would like to separate this question into two parts. First
Mhm.
one,
Okay.
are these frameworks used for generating testing code also? Is what your question.
Yeah.
Second question, if I have to test these, will this
Mhm.
platform be sufficient just for testing AI application or not? Firstly, I think you are still confused. The testing is different than AI testing, first point.
Yeah,
I'll be
I
teaching you
understand that.
the
I
main
understand
goal.
that.
Yeah. The main goal here
Yeah.
is learning how AIs can be tested. Second thing
Mhm.
is in the entire course, daily giving you few tips or giving you teaching you how to generate code as a separate task completely differently. Like AI testing is only to test AI, not to generate any code. And we will be
Mhm.
using other applications or other tools like Copilot or Cursor or Claude for generating test code. That is different. So we are not
Okay.
merging both of them together. The frameworks for AI testing are different. Frameworks for code generation are different. Both of them are completely different. Clear?
And and whatever the tools we are using, are there any paid tools we have to purchase? And then if it is so, what's the expenses we have to bear if it's a paid tools which will be ready?
Actually, I'm considering not to have any paid tools as part of this because we are already spending so much on the course. I'm going completely free ones, or else if we are going towards something called as cloud, there also I'll try to bring in free subscriptions there so that not even 1 rupee of yours is going there. Okay. We will go with free subscriptions or free API keys or local models, all of this so that everything is done at zero cost other than our course fee.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, Pawani. Simran, I see you.
Hello, Verma. Thanks for taking my question. So I just have one doubt, like, now we have the technology to build the AI chatbots, right? So
Hmm.
isn't, and we are planning like in the next few future or like maybe 6 7 months
Hmm.
will be the roles such as the AI testing will come up. But isn't it that if we can build the chatbots, we can build another technology to verify or validate these bots? Like again, from job perspective.
From yes, I get your question. Like,
Yeah.
you said that now for code generation, we already have bots.
Right.
And we are learning things to test those bots. How about if we get few other bots which will be doing the job of
Yeah.
tester as well, right?
Yeah.
That
Right.
cannot be the case. That cannot be the case because those systems will be biased against each other, and even to feed in these compliances, feed in these rules and validate them manually or monitor them or take care of the drifts, all of them, the testers are required. Okay. It is not going to be a completely replaceable job. And yes, I don't know, maybe after 10-20 years, even a trainer in front of you like Takshin Verma will also be replaced. I don't know. But as of current scenario, it is not going to be done in next 10 years, I guess.
Okay, okay. I was just asking because I'm looking for a job and just thinking of this course as an add-on to get
Yeah.
more visibility into the market. But like, if we can build the bots, we can test the bots using another bot. So that was the question. Oh
True,
yeah,
true,
yeah,
true. Yeah,
yeah.
but
Thank you.
even to build those birds, we need engineers.
Then we
Right.
test the bots. Which
Yes.
are initially tested
Yeah, to
the
test to
bots.
test those bots which are built to test them, we need testers. This is a very
Okay.
complicated answer, I guess. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Last question, I guess. Ayush.
Yeah, thank you. So it's not a question. Probably I have a 10 years of experience in manual as well as automation, and
Mm-hmm,
already working into the this leveraging AI tools to make a efficient testing thing.
mm-hmm,
So, but my expectation is, I think given the current scenario, uh, I think it will take little bit more than this course to transition into the AI full-fledged full stack AI tester.
mm-hmm,
So probably at the end of the course, maybe you can redirect us
mm-hmm.
into a certain specialization or certain fields which can be like
Mm,
kind of full stack AI tester.
yes, yes. The concept that you have raised here is correct. The thing that we are learning here is niche. Okay. We are into niche of testing these chatbots, AI workflows, or AI application. But there is a lot more than this in AI, I understand, and that is true. And we will be trying to mostly cover what is required for the role of AI tester. But if you want to learn still, you want to learn or understand more about full stack AI testing, I would be very much happy to guide you further.
uh, Redirect to a certain
Yes.
new course or
Yes,
new
sure.
material where we can
Yes.
explore it and see what suits our interest deeply into
Yes.
it.
Sure, Aish. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simran, I see you still raised your hand. Is that about some question? You want to talk something? No? Okay, fine. So,
Oh
yeah,
no, I'm good.
yes, before closing this session, I just want to show you how a Python code looks like for testing these workflows, how simple it looks like, and how easy it is to write them. Okay, see, just as I told you, like it is still connecting. This is a platform called as Google Colab that I'm currently using to give you an idea of what I am doing. So here I'm using Google Colab where I have written a simple code to validate AI responses in Python on a Jupyter notebook. Okay. Here in this part, I just imported all the metrics which are required from DeepUL, just like I import few things from PyTest, unit test, all those things, modules that I have in Python. I'm just importing these things. And then I'm giving an API key. Okay. And this API key, you cannot use it because I have not displayed the entire API key there. And I will be obviously removing the API key. API key is required to communicate with those services from OpenAI. And I have set up the client, what it has to do, and how I have generated a function called as generate response. All of this for you is given from the developers itself. But here I have just written it for you to understand how it is tested. See, now The test data is here. I told you what are test cases here, right? The test cases are these prompts. Okay, I've written all these prompts and I'm turning them into test cases. Okay, LLM test case. I'm giving the input prompt, I'm taking the output and placing them here. I just ran them. After I get all those responses, I'll just given the metrics, what all metrics I want to look at. Okay. Answer relevancy metric, toxicity metric. Okay. And I want to evaluate. While evaluating, I give it what are the metrics, what are the test cases, and run it. Boom. 1 second. I must have missed something. Yes. Mm, hmm. I just want to show you how simple it is to write all these things. Don't get overwhelmed by looking at these codes, errors, all these things. It is pretty simple. I'll if you don't think it is simple, I'll make it look like simple. I'll simplify everything to you. Okay. You can just evaluate them and it will give the entire response. I'll just run it and show to you. Let me just run it. It will be helpful if you look at the responses. So if you see, it is generating these test cases, the question and its response, question and its response, right? And then it is validating using metrics. See, it is executing all the test cases and validating using DPval. I really don't understand why it is taking this much time at the exact moment when I want to show you things, but it will be done in some time, I guess. Even if it is not done, we are going to learn all of it in coming classes, right? I hope this course, you are interested in this course, and I hope you have liked my way of teaching and way of explaining things. Uh, uh, I hope I would see you in next classes as well. Thank you so much for joining, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And if we may not able to join at 9 to 10, always the recordings will be available, right?
Yes, recordings are always available.
So I have one quick question. Okay, if you
Yes, Titra.
so what is the method of payment? Like, you know, it's like tomorrow there will be a Teams meet every day.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
just have to join.
link,
You just have to join this Teams meeting just like you did today.
the same exact link.
Same exact link, yes.
And you don't expect to set up anything, no installation. You will be
Yeah,
starting.
those will be there. Yeah. Those will be communicated as part of the class only. Like we will be doing them live. If somebody has any issue or anything, I'll be giving everyone proper like a flow of how to install things, what all are required, all of things. We will be discussing them going further. In the class only, we will do all of those things.
Okay, so just let me know the method of payment.
Method of payment, I
Yeah,
think your team, Isha team will contact you regarding that, and
oh,
you'll be directed.
it's a separate
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, there is a team managing that. So this training institution is called as Isha Training Solutions or Isha Software Solutions, and there are different people who work with you to enroll you into the course. So you may have a different discussion with them maybe after this class by tomorrow. sometime tomorrow, I guess. They'll be contacting you soon. No issues
Okay,
on that.
sure.
This is going to be
Thank
daily classes. Sorry to cut you.
This is going to be a weekday classes. Okay, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Monday to
another
Friday.
question. So how many day, like, what is the duration? Are you, if you
Duration of
start
this course,
tomorrow,
as I have mentioned earlier, 40 hours or 40 plus hours is the 40 is the ballpark figure. Like I want to cover everything in 40 hours. It may go one or two classes more also, but this is a 40-hour course.
so almost like 40 days.
Yeah, you can consider it as 40 days.
Okay, maybe separate team will take care. Maybe
Yes.
weekends would be more preferable for some of us.
Is it? Okay. We'll think on the dynamics. Maybe you can talk about that to the team and we will see what we can do there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because most of us are working only. So you come back,
Yeah, I
you
myself,
don't
yeah.
you
I
don't have
actually
anything
myself,
left at the end of the day.
actually, I am also a working professional. So for the sake of having rest for me as well, I've just taken this as a weekday course only. We'll see. We'll try to find a workaround solution for that. If
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
Weekend
you
will be
can talk
more
about that.
preferable.
I thank
Yeah.
you for
Because
Hi, Varma, just quick
my
question.
second shift,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I need to work till 12 o'clock.
Okay.
For me as
Um,
well, until 12, I have to work.
okay. Maybe Lakshmi, are you still there?
Yeah, it's me, Pavni, right? Or someone from your
No.
team.
Yeah, someone from our team. I'm just asking if they're there. Okay, like maybe Lakshmi will take care of all these discussions offline. Maybe he'll connect with you
Sure.
separately. Yeah. Like I just want to quickly understand if the session was informative and do you want my page to be brought down, brought up, anything like that? Any suggestions to me that would be appreciated, guys.
Hi, Varma, just quick question. So this class is
Hmm.
starting tomorrow, right? Same time.
Yes.